Now we've got another question where they're asking you to work out the sum of the internal angles of a star shape. So they mean this angle, and that angle, and that angle, and that angle, and that angle. And how can we do that easily? Well, we can split it up into two different sorts of shapes. Let's split it up into triangles and pentagons, because they're we're pretty good with. If we split this shape up here into 5 triangles, we could add up all of these angles from the triangles. That would be very easy, wouldn't it? We know that we would have 5 lots of 180 degrees. That would give us all of these ones here, all these angles here. We'd get 5 lots of 180 degrees. But that hasn't given us all of the angles in the star shape, because we've got a lot of angles here in the middle that we haven't even looked at yet. We've got all the internal angles of our pentagon. But do you remember that when we were calculating the internal angles of a pentagon, we got 2 lots of 54 degrees. So the internal angle here of a pentagon was 108 degrees. Do you remember we just did that? So we know that we've got every one of these angles, or the sum of all 5 of them together, because it doesn't matter if it's an irregular pentagon, will be 108, and there'd be 5 of them. The sum of all of them, even if they're irregular pentagons, will be 108 times 5. Okay, so now we know all of the different angles that we've got. We've got all our triangle, the angles of our triangles, angle sum of triangles, and we've got the angle sum of our internal pentagon. So let's do that. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 8 is 40. Carry the 4. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 4, 9. So here we have 900 degrees. This is the sum, angular sum of all our triangles. Okay? This one will be the angular sum. This symbol means angle. Angular sum of our pentagon will be 5 8s are 40. Carry the 4. 5 zeros are 0 plus the 4. 4. 5 1s, 5. 540 degrees. So the angular sum of everything inside the star will be 900 from my triangles plus my 540. So total angular sum will be 900 degrees plus 540 degrees, giving me 1,440 degrees. So for my pepper cake baking, if I was interested in knowing what the sum of all the internal angles are, it would be 1,440 degrees. And the easy way to get that is to split it up into small shapes. Did anybody